Everyone. Hello, everyone. My name is Sergey. Uh, Today we will talk about test automation, about like processes, about tools, etc., etc., etc. Let me introduce myself. So I'm software developer, and yeah, I started my career as QA automation engineer, automation tester. Then I switched it to development, and yeah, I was working in several IT companies. One of them is Microsoft. Currently, I'm working in Hewlett Packard in HP as software developer, and like my responsibilities there actually um, development and support our QA automation team. So yeah, today you're gonna get like up-to-date information. So yeah, any questions, guys? Before we start, how is previous lesson for you? Did you enjoy it?
It was good. It was fun.
Good. Okay.
How you doing?
I'm good, thank you. How's homework? Did you have a chance to finish it?
No, not yet. I've been pretty busy, but I will take care of it soon. It was
Yeah.
pretty self-explanatory though. It was pretty good. It wasn't
Okay.
too complicated. It was pretty well thought out as far as what you guys were teaching, and Stan and Arthur didn't go too in depth into it to complicate us, so that was good.
Okay. Sounds good. Yeah. Today lesson maybe will like seem more complicated, but yeah, but not really. So actually I like really advise to finish your homework, because people who will finish homework gonna get some discount for our like main course if you plan to join. So yeah, really advice, and it will be helpful for you. So you will get a lot of knowledge for it, a lot of practice. Not a lot, but like it's much better than nothing. Yeah.
Practice makes perfect.
Yes, exactly. So like whole IT is not about like knowledge, but about practice, because like then more you practice, then more you had like issues before, like problems face it, and you learn how to solve them. And like is it your experience in IT, and is it how you like move forward there? Okay, cool.
Question real quick. I missed the previous course. Is that replayable online?
Yes, we have recording for every course, for every lesson, and it should be like available already, so you can look for in our Slack chat. It should be there. If not, I will like ask to post it again.
Okay, thanks.
Cool. Okay. So yeah, now we can get started slowly. And yeah, today I will tell a bit theory, and we will practice. I'm planning to write our first test scenario by using like automation, by using JavaScript. And yeah, I highly recommend to follow me, because like just statistic for you, just notice from me, yeah, people who are able to follow me on current on this lesson usually in the future finish our like automation course without the problem, and get a job. So yeah, highly recommend to follow, so you will see is it comfortable for you to learn automation or not. So yeah. Okay, let's get started. Let me share my screen, and here is it. What we're gonna talking about? So we're gonna talking about automation testing. What is automation testing? Actually, it is simulation of human actions by like code. For example, when you test something manually, you click on some buttons, you fill out some fields, and like goal of automation is make it faster, like write the code which will do it for us, like which will manipulate with the arrow, with the buttons, and which will do it by itself without us, and like much faster. So you can see that some action which takes for you like 1 2 seconds, like click button, enter some name in input field or something like that. By using automation, it will take only like half a second or even less. So it's much faster. And it is like it's huge improvement for development. In the previous lesson, you already met with the JavaScript, so you could understand that on our course we're gonna learn JavaScript as programming language because probably Stan already explained to you, because it is currently most flexible language on the market. By using the JavaScript, we can do like front-end development, back-end development, automation, and a lot of another like things. But yeah, and since we picked JavaScript, we need to pick which tool with JavaScript we need to use for automation. Just small history. Currently, in IT, like in software development, nobody write code from the scratch. I mean, like to write some command, not some command, to write some program, some tool, you don't have to know how to write to every single character, every single like method in the JavaScript. Everybody started to use frameworks. What is framework? Like Cypress is one of them, but like what is the framework? Framework, it is set of commands, set of methods to do some, like to fill out some area. I mean, to do some specific tasks. For example, for development, we have frameworks for development. For automation, we have frameworks for automation. And like these frameworks, they contain only those methods and functions which you will need for this particular area. For example, in framework for automation, you will not have any methods and any functions which will be useful for development. And by the same way, in framework for development, you will not find anything useful for automation. And here is it, like why we need frameworks. Because by using frameworks, develop something or test something is much easier. For example, to click some button, in the average, we will need to, like, if we will use only pure JavaScript without any framework, we will need to write about like 5-6 lines of code, and like it's really hard to remember all these lines and like what exactly you need to do. It's really complicated logic. But when you use framework, it can be done. Sorry, I don't see like if somebody raised hand. Okay, now I see. Yeah, but if you use a framework, this task by clicking on some button can be done by using one line of code, and it is much simpler and much faster to do this. So that's why everybody that's why frameworks are so popular, and everybody started to use like framework. So now to become developer or key automation engineer much easier, because you don't have to know like all this stuff. You don't need to know like everything about JavaScript, about like any program language, and about all this logic. But you need to know how some framework works. You need to like you need to learn some command from this framework. And yeah, you can see that today we will write automation, like our first 3 or 4 automation tests, and like it can be done in an hour or in 2 hours. And you completely new here. You didn't use it before, but like in 2 hours you will be already able to write some automation. So that's why it's so cool. And since we started to talk about like frameworks, currently on the market, most popular framework for JavaScript for automation, it is Cypress. And we're gonna learn it. We're gonna meet with it today. And yeah, we're gonna write our first test cases by using Cypress. Any questions before we continue?
No.
No? Okay, cool. So yeah, when I ask, I waiting for some feedback. So thanks, Alex.
No problem.
Okay, cool. And first of all, before we start, we need to create some folder on our laptop to store our future project. And yeah, I'm going to. So you can create it wherever you want, but I'm going to create it in my folder where I store all my projects. So here we'll create new folder, pre-10. And if I will open it, it's completely empty. So create your folder somewhere. It can be some folder in your laptop, or you can create it on your desktop here, desktop screen. Yeah. Yeah. And next step is creating some project here. You could see that in the Slack, I asked you to install some prerequisites. First of them is Node.js, and second one is Visual Studio Code. Let me explain what is it, and yeah, we will start to use it. First one is Node.js. Node.js, it is runtime. Actually, it is core which executes your code. Small history. Initially, JavaScript was programming language only for browsers. It couldn't be executed somewhere else except of browser, Chrome or some another browser, and it was not really useful for automation or for some another development except of some front-end development. But then JavaScript was improved, and now it is really powerful language which can be executed and which can be written without browser. Now it's not, it doesn't depend on the browser. It's not related to the browser. It still works perfectly with the browser, but not currently it is independent programming language. And Node.js, it's actually runtime. It's actually core, which helps JavaScript to be independent and to be executed on any machine, in any place, wherever you want. So it is Node.js. Second one is Visual Studio Code. Visual Studio Code, it's actually new window. Visual Studio Code it is actually code like Microsoft Office, but for code. So it is place where you can write your code. Yeah, it is code writer, so tool which helps you to write code. It doesn't execute any code. It doesn't run any commands. It just helps you to write the code. By the same way you could write your code in some notepad, but Visual Studio Code give you some suggestions. It knows a lot of languages, and when you start to type, it can give you some suggestions which command will be probably you want to use here. So by autocomplete input, something like that. Yeah, and it is just two prerequisites which you need to start to do any automation. So now if you did you install it? Please raise hand who installed these two prerequisites, Visual Studio Code and Node.js. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Anybody else? 4. Okay, cool. So yeah. Okay, those people who installed it, please follow me. Everybody else, don't worry. You can repeat perfect. You can repeat our lesson by yourself in your free time by using recording, and just by following my instruction. If you will, I will continue work with the people who already installed it, and we will try to finish it together today. People who didn't install it yet and who gonna do it after the lesson, feel free to reach out me after the lesson in the Slack and ask questions if you will have some problems. So yeah. Okay, now let's open Visual Studio Code. We need to open new folder. So Actually, it is pretty same flow for Windows and Mac. SC, yeah, you wanted to say something? No, okay. Okay, please click on open the folder, and we need to open our folder which we just created few minutes, few seconds ago. For me, it is my 310 folder. I should open it, and we can see that it's empty. Yeah, it should be empty. We should not have anything here. That's fine. Okay, let me move out this part. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Do you follow me? Were you able to open this folder in Visual Studio Code? Anybody? Yes. Okay. Okay, cool. So next step is Alex. Do you have a question, or you just raise a hand from the
I'm
previous?
just still trying to get it started. It's asking me for the background theme and color and stuff like that.
Okay. Yeah, just pick another any background color. I prefer dark one, but you can pick light one, so depends on you.
No worries.
Okay, cool. So next, let's wait for you a few more minutes. Who finishes it can make some tea. Probably you have 1-2 minutes.
So I hit on get started.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And where it says start new file, new folder.
Open folder. Open folder.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. And find folder which you created for this project.
Okay, so I'll do desktop and automation projects, select folder. Okay. Trust. Yes. Okay, so I'm on the dark screen now. Visual
Sure.
Studio Code.
And here should be name on the left top corner should be name of your project, of your folder.
Top left corner.
Yeah, left top corner.
Hit file.
No, look on my screen. So here in the left top corner should be name of your folder. If you can see name of your folder here, for me it's 310.
Hold on. I'm not on this screen. I'm on the screen before this.
You can share your screen. We can do it together.
Okay.
Let me stop sharing. Yeah, exactly.
Let me bring it up.
Mm-hmm.
So this is my screen right here. Can you see?
Okay, click on open. Oh, you already opened it. Automation project is in the left top corner. Okay, yeah,
Okay.
good.
So
Yeah.
just click on this.
Yeah, it should be empty. Yeah. Okay, perfect. Yeah,
Okay.
good.
Thank you.
Cool. Yeah, give me 1 more second. I'll share Slack workspace in white and copy link, and here is the invite. Okay, cool. Now we can continue. Next step is we need to initialize automation project in this folder. How to do that? Here, Node.js will help us. We need to open terminal. So in the top, if it is Mac, in the top you should have terminal, and click new terminal. If you have Windows, just try to find terminal. To be honest, I don't remember already where is it, but should be pretty much the same. Okay, and you will see pretty much similar. It can be like bash or it can be ZSH like that, but it should look like almost the same. It will be black screen, and here is the name of your MacBook and then folder where you are. In my case, I'm in 310 folder. And here we need to use command npm init y. So for any project but with the JavaScript, is it like development project, automation project, or any else project? Always, if we want to initialize this project, we need to use command npm init y. Why we need to do that? All frameworks, all tools for development and for automation, for everything what's related to JavaScript, everything is in not package manager. Like npm, it is not package manager. Everything is in some cloud, and we don't need to download it by using Chrome browser. Like usually how you usually do that. You find it in the Google, and then you download it and install on your laptop. When you work with the code, you can download it directly by using terminal, and to do that, you need to use Node.js. So Node.js, it's not only runtime, but it's also connection to like all tools which are available on the market. And yeah, to use it, we need to initialize the project. Yeah, Alex?
Yes, I'm still trying to get onto your same screen. What do I need to do? Because I'm still at that other screen.
Yeah, share your screen. Let's.
Okay.
Wait. Oh, Alex left. Okay, let's wait for a second. I believe he gonna rejoin. Yeah. Hi, Alex, again. We cannot hear you. You are muted. Still muted.
There you
Yeah,
go.
that's good. Okay, cool. Perfect. So what you need to do, click on, close this tab, get started. You don't need this tab. Close it. Cool. Now you're probably on the same page. Now click on these three dots in the top. No.
These ones?
Yeah, this one. And click on the terminal and new terminal.
Okay.
So now terminal is opened. Yeah, for Windows, it will be PowerShell. So you're good. And now you need to use command which I didn't post. I posted. Yeah, which I posted in the meeting. It is npm init y.
And comment down here.
Yeah. Yeah, Vladimir.
Yeah, I have an error when I execute that command. I have object not found.
Object not found.
Yeah.
Okay.
The term npm is not recognized as the name of cmd-let function or script file.
Okay, let's figure out with Alex. Okay, Alex, click enter. Yeah, and we will return to you, Vladimir.
Okay. Let's just check spelling. Must have did it wrong. Try this again.
Okay.
NP MINT.
Is not recognized. Oh no. Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's the same.
Yeah. Okay. Click on the arrow. Do you see PowerShell in the top of your terminal?
This
yeah.
arrow?
Click on it. No, not this arrow, but arrow down. Okay.
Arrow down.
Yeah. Yeah, this one. And let's pick command prompt. And try to run like this command here.
Okay.
Internal. Okay.
I have the same.
Did you install Node.js?
Yes, it's
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay. Yeah, Hakim. Okay, let's reinstall it. I mean, like,
Can you just look at mine to make sure it's good?
okay. Let me stop sharing.
I guess I will try to just to restart. Maybe I didn't restart after installing all this stuff. Maybe.
Oh, yeah. So you need to restart laptop after installing.
Oh, okay. Me too.
Okay, restart your laptop. Okay.
Okay, let's do it.
I'll restart it and I'll sign right back.
Yeah. Yeah, we will wait for you. Okay, Hakim, did you want to share your screen?
I think that it's not necessary to restart the notebook before you installing Node.js.
It's not necessary to install to restart before, but sometimes it's necessary to install after.
After, yeah, I'm sorry.
Like restart after installing. So
You just
usually, like,
check it in terminal or in command line by writing the node-v,
And-
-v, and then you will see if it is
if it is installed or not. Yeah, but sometimes, like when you install Node, sometimes like environmental variables like pass to this node is not written in environmental variables for Windows. So in this
Okay.
case,
some
yeah.
like refresh the environment before start the working. Okay, let's try.
Yeah.
What the result must be after the enter the npm init -y. This
Result should be like on the Hakim screen. So you should have like package.json file in the left top corner, and yeah.
Okay,
help.
so ignore the error, the echo/error, right?
It is not error. It is like it is what inside of your package.json file. If you will open your package.json file, you will see like the same text, the same code in the left top corner. Do you see package.json file?
Yeah.
Yeah, click on it, and
Okay.
here it's like the same. So it is not error. It is it's just like dummy
Okay.
text or script.
Okay, so it's good on my side.
Exactly.
Thank you, sir.
Cool. Okay, let's wait for Alex and Vladimir.
While you're waiting on those guys, do you mind posting, I guess, a message to where the other class is? Because I'm kind of lost, so I don't want to, hold you guys up.
Okay. Let me do that. Okay, actually, would be great if you will if you will register on this website, so because you will see all lesson recordings or all lesson recordings in your in your account. So okay, let me courses free time. So you can, if you will like register, you will see tab courses here, and here will be like free 10, and here will be all recordings. So, but let me also send direct link to the YouTube. Okay, Alex, are you back?
Yes, I'm back.
Back to you.
Cool. How is it now?
I would like someone to explain this.
Just a second. I'll rerun it.
Okay, I
Okay.
posted in the link.
Yeah, works.
Cool. Okay, Alex, are you good now?
Let's see. I'm trying to find those programs that I just downloaded, because I don't see a tab anywhere, but I know I downloaded it. So maybe I'll just go back to Slack and tap on it. See.
So you're not sure did you install or not?
I thought I did already.
Mm-hmm.
So bring up the home page.
Actually, you can check if you installed it by using command. I just noticed it. I'm not sharing my screen. Okay, yeah, by using command not v like that, you can see if you installed it or not. So for me, like I have version 17, but like for you it should be 18, like last one. No, yeah.
Recommend.
If you don't have it, you need to install Node again.
So keep.
While you're doing that, so I sent link on our platform in the chat, and to see all lesson recordings, you need to register there, log in, and you will see courses tab here in the top. Click on it, pick free 10, and here you will see all previous lessons. Lesson 1, lesson 2, 3, 4, and yeah, here is the link on the video. I also posted a direct link to the YouTube in the Slack. Okay.
Thanks. I'll try to see if I can pull it up.
Okay, cool. Okay, Alex, how are you?
It says press any key to continue screen. I hit continue, but
Share your screen, please.
okay. So this is where I'm at right now with the node.
Mm-hmm. But like, open Visual Studio Code. Did you check if it works for you or not?
I tried doing there's no tabs here on my screen. But see that, so this is where I'm at with this particular one. It says press any key to continue. I just hit enter and nothing's popping up.
Yeah, something happened.
Yeah, it's gonna install all the packages, Python, and all that stuff. It will take some time.
Mm-hmm.
I did it the same. It takes quite a time. Yeah,
Cool.
exactly.
Yeah, and now you can see like there is like path environment variable was added. So that's what like main reason why it didn't work first time, because it should be like it was not written before restarting laptop. Yeah.
And then you will need to restart the computer.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll let this run and then I'll restart it.
Okay, we will like continue slowly, and when you will join, we will like catch up with you.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Cool. Minute wide, so I will do it. Yeah. Actually, it is like some small package is on the summary of your project. Here is like main information about your project, name, version, and some frameworks and tools which you use in.
Damn, so I can't hear from you.
Sorry, Hakim.
I said, so if I don't phone, I can't hear from you.
Okay. Yeah, and some frameworks and tools which you're gonna use. And let's currently we don't have any tools, any frameworks here, and let's add our first and like single framework which we're gonna use today. It is the Cypress. How to install Cypress? You don't have to remember all these commands in like by yourself. You always can open Cypress.io official website, and here will be all information about it. I again posted in the chat. And command which we need to use, it is npm install Cypress. So I copy it, and now we can paste it. Actually, in Node package model, in Node package manager, everything is like pretty easy. If you want to install something, you need to type command npm install and name of this model. In our case, it is Cypress, so it's installing. It can take some time. Okay, now it installed, and we should have like Node models folder and one more like package log.json. Quickly, what is package log.json? It is more detailed information about your project. So Cypress was built also by using some another framework, some another tools. So that means like we use Cypress to build something, but Cypress was also built by using something else. And it is like tree of models. Everything has dependencies on each other, and all these dependencies are described in this file. You can see what was used for Cypress to build in like some types node, blah blah blah. So a lot of different models, and you can find all these models here. So actually, when you do npm install, you install Cypress and all dependencies which are necessary for Cypress to work. And that's why you have a lot of files here. You just download tree of files, tree of models. And now when we have Cypress here, we have like a package log.json, package.json, and node models. We can open our Cypress. If you like to do that, we're gonna use npx cypress open. If you don't remember this command, again, you always can go on the official website, and you click on the get started here, and you will see like instruction how to install Cypress. And on the next page, open the app. Yeah. On the next page, you will see this command npx cypress open. It is command to open our like Cypress. And let's do that. Am I sharing screen? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Who was able to open Cypress?
Me?
Okay. Hakim, Denise?
Yes, yes,
Yeah,
of course. Yep.
yeah, I think I got it. I think I got
Okay.
it as well.
Perfect. Cool. Yeah, so here we click continue. And here we have two options, component testing and end-to-end testing. Component testing, it is unit testing. It's actually for developers to test their own features. End-to-end testing, it is for QA automation engineers. It's what we're gonna use. So click on end-to-end testing. And here, like list of files which gonna be added in your project. They actually already added. So you can see in Cypress folder, you have like few more files. So we click continue here. And here's the browser which we're gonna use, Chrome or like Electron. It is built-in browser in Cypress. We're gonna use Chrome. Start end-to-end testing. And here again we have choice, like examples or like completely new project. I'm going to pick create new empty spec, new empty spec file. It is actually file where you're gonna write your test scenarios, test cases, and like which you're gonna run in the browser to see like all this automation magic. So I'm going to create our completely new spec, but if you want to see some examples, some another examples from another people, you can pick this one, and a bunch of examples of files will be installed in your project, and you can play with it in the future. So for me, I'm going to create new spec, empty spec, and I want to call it free.cypress.js. That's okay. Create spec. It is what gonna be like default code in my spec. Okay. Run the spec. So here is what you should see. Who could follow me? Vladimir, Hakim, Denis.
Yeah, I
Yes,
think I
I
got
have it.
lost when we installed the Cypress, so I'm trying to catch up still.
You can share your screen if you need help with catch up. Okay. Okay. npx Cypress open.
NPX?
npx, yeah. Cypress like 2s in the end, yeah, open. Cool. Here's continue. You can cancel it probably.
Cancel? Okay.
End-to-end testing. Continue. Okay, probably like it's Git, it's useful thing. You can install it like later, but yeah. Chrome, start end-to-end testing. And here create new empty spec. Give name of the spec. Okay, create spec. Just click install. It will be installed somewhere like in the background, I believe. Okay, here, okay, and run the spec. Here we go. Good job.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, cool. Okay, cool. So stop sharing. Let me share my screen. And yeah, so it is, again, this one is also example Cypress IO, example from the Cypress, but we're gonna test our application. You already know this application. It is not something new for you. It is our line application. Who participated in the previous lesson already played with it, created few test cases for this application. And what we're gonna do with automation today, we're gonna write like 3 or 4 pretty small test cases. First test case will be check that title for this page is text star title. It is what we see in our tab. It is here, like text star. It is first test case. Second test case, we're gonna click on Get in Line button and check that this window is opened. Then we're gonna click on Cancel button and check that it is closed. So it will be like our first easy automation test. Sounds good?
Okay, can you send the link to this application to our chart, please?
Exactly.
Yep.
Yeah. Absolutely. It is here. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, cool. So let's get started slowly. Let's open our Cypress folder, then end-to-end folder, and here free.cypress.js. Here is our file where we're gonna write our test cases. Let's figure out what means all these like letters, all these words. What does it mean? How does it work? Let me delete it, and let me start one by one. So first thing, it is like describe. When you had a manual lesson, you talked about like test cases and maybe about test suites, which contain bunch of test cases in it. So when we use automation, describe, it is our test suite. It is like it is bunch of our test cases. It's actually our test run. So it has like this structure, like describe, then round bracer, name of this test suite. In my case, it will be like free course test, name of this test suite. And then we have arrow function. What is arrow function? We will talk later on the like main course. For now, just like follow this syntax. And inside of these curly bracers will be our test cases. What is this? Oops. So our code will be inside of these curly bracers. So if I will, of course, yeah. Now I'm going to add few more test cases, and like first test case, this one. Test cases, they have the same structure as describe. It is, but name of this test case is not name. Keyword for this case, it is it. So describe, it is test suite. It is test case. Name of my first test case, check title, and then arrow function. So if you want to, like, you could notice that inside of describe, I have it, and my it start on one space, right? According to describe, so it is alignment of code. Usually, everything what is every next, not child, but everything what is inside of something should be on the one space, right? Then like parent of this element. For example, if I will start to type something inside of my test case, it will be on one space, right? Like according my test case. So yeah, to align it automatically, you can use hotkeys like Shift Option F for Mac, or Shift Alt F for Windows. So you can write something without any alignment, and if you will do Shift Alt F or Shift Option F, it will be aligned automatically. So yeah. Okay. First test case is check title. Second test case will be pop-up. Please open it after clicking button. It is second test case. And third one is check it pop-up is closed after clicking full button. So it is our three test cases. Yeah. If we will run it, everything is passed. and it is just because we don't have any tests inside of our test cases. Yeah, we don't have any code, and in the Cypress, what is not failed by default is passed. If we don't have anything, it's gonna be passed because nothing was failed. So, who could follow me here?
Yeah, you can copy and paste to the chat. Will be easier.
I
Quicker.
can, but
It not be the same. Yes, it's not. It not be the same. Okay, just wait.
yeah.
I missed the point how you run this.
How I run this?
Yeah.
In the Cypress here, like you could see here, like green screen. Like few steps back, we had here green screen, but now when you change it your tests, it should be changed by like your test scenario. So you can share your screen. We can look at it.
Can you show the third command? What we checking? Check the pop-up is open, pop-up menu, and check that pop-up is closed. Okay.
Mhm.
After the clicking the button, yes.
Mhm.
After
Mhm.
cancel button.
After clicking cancel button, yeah. So actually, we click on this button and check the pop-up open it. Then we click on the cancel button and check that it is closed. So it's what we're gonna do. Okay. Okay, cool. Yeah, Vladimir,
Do
you
you see my
opened the
screen?
correct file. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So how can I run my code from the
Open Visual Studio Code. Is it there? Just to make sure.
oh yeah. Yeah, oh actually I'm sharing just the window, not the because I have two screens. Hold on, how can I share the entire screen? Okay.
The third task, Sergey, is check that pop-up is closed after clicking canceling button or canceled button.
Cancel button. Yeah, this one.
Cancel button.
Mm-hmm.
Somehow it just asked me to share the window, but not the entire screen.
There should be like when you click on share button, there should be first option your entire screen,
Yeah, that's what I'm doing, and then okay.
and then there should be like if you have several screens, there will be like options.
I have a long list of several things. Oh, okay, screen.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that one. Okay,
Okay.
so you see it.
And then free Cypress. Okay, remove this first line. Probably because of like const it require remove it. Probably because of this line.
How we get there? Okay.
Hi Alex, welcome back.
And then once
Hello.
I have it,
Yeah, then open like browser. Yeah.
okay.
And click on the refresh button in the Cypress. No, not here, not this one. Move right. Yeah, here, this one.
Oh, okay.
Okay, it is still like that. Okay, let's check if you don't have any mistakes. No, it looks good. Okay, so then you can go in the terminal and click. No, not new terminal. Click on your existing one. Yeah, this one,
Okay.
and click Control C. So Control C, this command which like stop terminal.
Okay.
Yes. And type npx Cypress open again.
X. Cypress. Okay. Okay, then to be testing.
Free. Yeah.
What?
What the hell? Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah. Sorry, my bad. I didn't say about it. Open Visual Studio Code. Yeah, Visual Studio Code, like when you just install it, it doesn't have autosave by default. You can see like white circle on the top, on like in this one.
Okay.
So it means your changes were not saved. How to save it? You can do it manually by clicking Control S or Command S.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, or you can do like click on the settings button in the left bottom corner. Yeah, here. Settings. Second line settings. Yeah. And here autosave. Yeah. Here is it autosave and pick on focus change. Yeah. This one. Cool. Now you can close this tab. It is saved. And now when you will write, now when you will write code, it will be saved automatically. So now you can see all your tests here.
Fine, thank you.
Okay, cool. Denise, Hakim, are you good?
I think so. Yes.
Okay, cool. So I think we have like a few minutes to return to Alex and help him to catch up. Alex, could you share your screen?
I think I have few errors in my code. So I just try to figure it out.
Yeah, we will return to you. Okay, let's finish with Alex.
Okay.
We will come back to you. Alex?
Okay.
Okay, so npm init y.
Right down here. What was that?
npm init y.
NTM.
np
NPM.
npm, yeah. Space init init
INIT.
space
Space Y.
dash y. Space dash.
Dash Y. Okay.
Space dash y.
Okay, I'm sorry.
There is all comments
No, you-
in our chat. You can just copy and paste it.
He don't see like previous chats, so
okay.
yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, good. It's now if you will open automation project in the left top corner, you will see new file. So that means you're good. Yeah, next step will be installing Cypress. I told no, we don't need to create anything here.
Okay.
Yeah. I told a bit theory, like a bit history, so you can rewatch lesson, and we will do with you like in the like fast mode. Okay, next command will be npm install. Let me find it. Give me a second. npm install Cypress. I just wanted to check if there is not any additional flags. Okay, I sent in the chat. No, don't stop sharing.
Oh, sorry.
You're a bit far away from us, so we need to catch up.
And there you go.
Okay, copy comment from the chat. I just posted it. No, not this one. In the meeting. Okay, I'll post it here. Don't worry.
This one?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Enter.
Enter, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Am I just waiting for something? or-
Yeah, you're waiting until like it will be installed completely. So it is installing. Open your automation project in the left top corner. So there should be like in the left top corner. Yeah, there should be node models and one more file. Yeah, it is. Here's it. So everything is installed. You have Cypress now, and you can run it. You can open it. To open it, we need to run command npx Cypress open. npx
And wait, hold on. NPX.
npx, yeah, space Cypress, cypress space open. Yeah, cool. Enter. Here we click continue. It is just Here is end-to-end testing.
E2E testing.
Yeah, end-to-end. E to E. Here continue. And start. Okay, for you, I will send like our code, which we have in the chat. So like brief explanation. Like we have here describe and 3 its. Describe, it is test suite. It is test case. So like during like this lesson, we're going to check. Yeah, let me share my screen. I'll show briefly. Oh, here is create new spec. We need to pick create new spec. Sorry, I didn't see. I missed this. Create new spec. Empty spec.
Oops. Great.
And give, yeah, that's fine. Okay, run the spec. Cool. Yeah, good. Now I posted code in the chat. Copy this code.
Yeah. All this right here.
Okay. Control C and open Visual Studio. And here open Cypress folder in the left top corner. No. In the left top corner, open, click on the Visual Studio Code. Yeah. So here you see inside of your automation project, you have like Cypress folder, not models folder. Yeah.
Okay, this
Click on the Cypress. Then end-to-end, E to E. And spec that Cypress that. Just, yeah, this one.
This one.
Remove this code and paste our one.
Sergey, in this code that was like the first one, like example code in this file, when we open it in at first, there is the path to some kind of resources, yes, with cy dot visit, and then in quotes there is the
URL of this resource. Yeah.
URL code. So why we don't use this way right now?
We're gonna use it. Like I just created structure of our future test
okay.
cases, and we're
So-
gonna like use. We're
Okay.
gonna write it
Okay.
now. So step by step.
Okay. After we're running the program. Okay.
Okay, so like first time we run it empty just to make sure that our syntax is correct, and then we will start to write our tests, actually our code. So it is just structure of our test cases.
Let's do it.
Okay, one more thing, Alex, click on the left bottom corner, like settings. Click on the settings in left bottom corner. Settings, second line settings, okay. And here autosave. Pick here another option like on focus change. First drop down, autosave. No.
I'm sorry.
So like do you see commonly used?
Okay.
Not here, like in the middle. Yeah, here. And here first drop down, yeah, autosave. Click on it. And pick on focus change. Perfect. So now after saving is on your Visual Studio Code. So you can close this tab settings and we can continue from this time, from this moment. Perfect. Cool. Okay, you're good.
Awesome. Thank you. Let me stop sharing.
So I still highly recommend to rewatch like lesson because I gave
I
a
will.
lot of
Thank
useful
you so
information
much.
there.
I appreciate it.
Denise, you had a error problem?
No. I'm okay.
You're good. Okay.
Yeah.
Vladimir, you're good as well. Yeah. And
Because I just have this path. Yes, write it down, and I like just comment it, and it will work.
Okay, perfect. So now we figured out with our structure of our test cases, and let's write our first test case. To test something, we need to open this application. We need to open this URL, and to do that, we're gonna use Cypress visit, and here should be like your URL which you want to open in the browser, and in our case it should be like URL of our application, this one. So,
and this string must be before like any checks. Yes, any
no, we actually do it inside of our first check and inside of our check title.
Okay.
Yeah, like more correctly will be to do it before any check-in, but we will talk about it like on the main course. Now we're gonna follow like easiest way. Okay, get in line and let's check how does it work. So now it should open. Yeah, now it opened it like get in line application for us. So we're good here. And let's do our first test case. First test case will be Cypress title. So actually, you can see that when I type something, it's not really like useful. We can add plugin, not plugin, but like some helper, which will show us suggestions for our code. So we need just pass this command in the top of our file. I'm sending this command in the meeting. There's it. And now when I start to type something, I can see methods of Cypress framework. You can see that when I just type it T, I can see it is then, it is typo, it is title, it is trigger, it is scroll to, and like all Cypress methods which contain letter T. But I need title, so I pick title. It's pretty useful because you actually can you don't have to every time open documentation and like look for this method. You can remember at least part of method. For example, title, something should be with title. You can start type TI and you will see comment which you need. Okay, Cypress title, and then should be or just be, fine, should be, and here is page start. Just page start. Okay, here is it. Title should be page start. All like B and page start, it is string, so it should be in quotes. And if we will run it, I will get error. Of course, I get error. Oh, because it's, let's try BA or just equal. Yeah, it doesn't work. Okay, my bad. So should equal. It should be should equal. Yeah, here's it. Yeah, expected text start to equal text start. So our first test case is passed. It's actually, you can see assertion is green here. That means our test case is passed. But we didn't see any actions here because it just checked, and that's it. Yeah, Vladimir?
Yeah, I have an error even after like first roll run, like Cypress visit.
Yeah, share screen, let's check.
Yeah.
Okay. Processing. Okay, gotcha. Open your Visual Studio. Remove this like Cypress first line. So I mean Cypress equal. Yeah. Yeah, that's like minus of like Visual Studio Code. Sometimes it imports automatically some stuff which we don't need, and it starts to fail. So yeah, actually it happens only with the Cypress. I'm not sure why, but yeah, sometimes it happens. Now it's good.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, cool. Everybody else are okay?
Can I see your screen so I could type in that first
Oh.
line that you?
Okay. Here is it. Oops. Yeah.
Okay, so it's backslash backslash. It's the first line that I'm trying to type in.
Let me send this URL to you. I sent it in the chat.
Okay.
What does it mean in the first quotes after the should equal?
Equal, should equal.
So it's like equal text start.
Yeah.
So it can be equal. What do we have else?
Yeah. So if you will type here like hello world, it will fail. Because expected text start to equal hello world, but it failed because it doesn't. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
But Sergey, do I must have in this visual right side of the browser our application? Because I have the default blank page. Yeah, you have this.
Yeah, so you will see it if you will click on the check title.
Yeah. I got it. Yes.
Okay, Alex, how are you?
I'm just copying this line number 6 right now. Cypress visit, parentheses. So I'm doing that right now.
So I sent URL in the chat, in the meeting chat. So if you want, I can send in the Slack channel.
I'll go into the chat.
I just don't want to spam a lot in the Slack channel.
Equal.
I'll find it in the Slack channel then.
No, I didn't post it in the Slack channel. I don't
Okay.
want to spam there. So yeah.
I'll just type. I can just type it in. No worries.
No.
No. Okay.
This part we don't need to
Okay.
type ourselves. It is not really important. It's just URL, so just copy and paste it. But it should be in the quotes. So Cypress visit round bracers, and in round bracers it should be quotes, and inside of quotes we pass this URL.
Our path. What does it mean? Text start. Expected text start.
Yeah, so it is name of our company, and text start, it is like title. You can see it is in the tab. So we compared it. This tab has title text start. So here is text start.
But we can see in this in our browser where we have this free CYJS file.
Like here.
Yeah, like here.
Yeah, you don't see it, but like you see it when you open in regular browser. So yeah.
So the program in these 2 lines said us that it's working, and this is the text start, our title in our like sticker up in browser. Yes.
Yeah.
I'm having an issue with my Cypress.
Sorry?
I'm having a slight issue with my Cypress.
Okay, share your screen. Let's check.
For example, I did the necessary coding information here.
Remove first line const Cypress require Cypress.
Not this one. Not this one. The upper.
Yeah, first one. And could you click? It is Mac. Yeah. Could you click Option Shift F?
Option Shift and F.
Yeah, perfect.
And also you must click the Command S to save this file.
Yeah, Command S. Command S.
Oh, Command S.
Yes,
Perfect.
done.
Yeah, now open your.
Okay. Oh, so all right. Thank you guys so much.
Cool.
Stop sharing.
Good job. Okay, cool. So we figured out with first test case. Alex, are you good now?
Yeah, I'm just still trying to get that link. I went to the chat, I didn't see it, so I'm gonna go to the Slack. I don't see it either. But you can continue. I'll just look at your screen and type it in.
Okay.
Not a big deal.
Alex, you can see it here in our chart in this program down the right corner. After the 9 people, there is such like a flag. Just push it, and you see our chat. And down here, you hear our. This is the link. Just copy and paste it, and that's it.
Oh, the HTTP one?
Yeah. This is exactly that you need.
Okay.
Okay, cool. Perfect. Yeah, next step is we're gonna click on this get in line button.
Okay, start sharing.
Yeah. Get in line button. Here's it. This is the button, and we need to get this button somehow. We need to tell to Cypress, to JavaScript, like click exactly on this button. How we can do that? We're gonna use like some selector, and yeah, it will be like anchor for us, for which we can connect with this button. And usually, like in most of cases, you will use ID. ID, it is unique identifier of element. Like on the page can be only one element with this ID. For example, if it is line add button, so that means it's only one button with this ID. All another buttons will have another ID. On the page cannot be two buttons with the same ID. If actually it can be, but it is issue. So you ask if the message engineer, you should report it, and you should create bug report on it, because it is incorrect and it affects our like not maintains, but like yeah, it affects speed of rendering of our website. So yeah. Okay, let's copy this ID. Oh, did something wrong. Let's copy ID of this button. So how to open this DevTools? You need to click on the Get in Line right mouse button and pick here Inspect. So, and you will like see here, and you can find this button. It is here, and here's ID. Second way how we can open it, it is by clicking on three dots in the top. Oops. And here is More Tools and Developer Tools. Developer Tools, and here we need to click Elements. So it is again the same thing. And you can click on Select Element and select this element. But first way, much faster. So just right mouse button, Inspect, and you will be good. What we need to do, we need to copy this ID and we need to use it. To get element, we need to use Cypress get, and here ID. If it is ID, in the beginning of this ID always should be like pound sign. If you use class, you can see this button also has class. It has some style, something else. If you're gonna use class should start with the dot. But in our case, we start with the pound sign. We will talk about it more detailed on the main course. Yeah, I'm just giving you idea today. Pound sign, leave add button. So if you didn't find this selector, not a problem. I can copy it in the chat. So by this command, we get in button, and to click it, we just use method click. Pretty straightforward. Let's check how does it work. It doesn't work. Okay. Just to make sure, if I put it here, yeah, it clicking on this button, but interesting. Maybe it is something in Cypress. No, here is good. Give me a second. That's pretty strange. Again.
Sorry, guys. The internet somehow cut off, and I'm just
Yeah, that happens. Why it's cleared up? It should not be cleared up. Mm-hmm. Give me a second. I'll figure out. Maybe it's like new feature of the Cypress. Yeah, I believe it's. Oh, okay. Then, if it is a new feature, then we're gonna learn something new today.
That we are discussing before. Yeah, we need to put this pass all to.
Yeah, but even if we will put it in the hook, like this, it's still like check. Yeah, this is still like cleared. And it's not what I'm expecting. Okay, it is some new feature. Some why they clear state. Some why, yeah, they clear state after every eat. Not sure. Probably I have to check update logs and we'll figure out. But okay, we can continue by another way. It's not a problem for us. So we just do it everything in one eat to not waste time. I will figure out and let you know what happened. So because like every time they add some updates, and I'm still working with version 10.8, but currently it uses like 12.2. So probably some new feature about which I don't know. So that's why we always need to read patch log. Yeah.
Yeah, no, Sergey. You just want to do it in one eat. Yes, in one.
Yeah, I want to do it in one eat, correct. So to not get cleared, I like page, my state, and everything. So I'll just add. Let's rename it as test, and here we like just add some comments. So what means these 2 slashes? It is comments. It's not visible for code, but like it's some comment to give you idea what's going on in this code. So here we check title. Here we click on the button and check that pop-up is opened. Let's check how does it work. I didn't delete it. Yeah, I didn't delete it. Okay. We clicked on the button, and now we need to check that our page, not page, that our pop-up is opened. Do you see that it's opened actually? But we need to check that it's opened. How to do that? We need to find some element which exists only in this pop-up. For example, this first name exists only in this pop-up. If I cancel it, this first name input field doesn't exist anymore. So yeah, I can use it. I can select this element and I can pick this ID first name. And my test case will be Cypress.get this ID that should be that visible. So my test case is click on the button and check that input field first name is visible. So if it is visible, yeah, it is visible. If it is visible, that means my pop-up is open and like I'm good. So are you good with this case? Could you follow me? Yeah.
I have some issues.
Share a screen. Let's check.
Okay.
Should equal to be what? First name? I'm sorry.
Should equal, no, not should equal, should be that visible.
Should be.
Yeah. So here is it.
That's
Send in the
visible.
chat. Be that visible. Yeah.
Be in quotes.
Yes.
Then that, then visible.
I send in the chat. So be that visible should be in the quotes.
Yes, I already see.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I see the mistake. Open your Visual Studio Code. And yeah, your round bracer should be closed before that click. So remove it from the end and add before that click. Yeah, here.
Okay, and I guess
And no, and click should be with open it and close it round bracer. It is function, so yeah, we need to execute it.
Okay, and semicolon.
Yeah. Mhm.
Okay. Oh, here
Here we go. It is magic.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay. Okay, Alex, Hakim, are you good?
Yeah, I'm pretty lost there. I'm I'm sorry that whole internet losing thing just threw
No.
me off. But I I just erased everything on line 1 and I have everything here. So I'm starting on line 10 now. You said to go into the comments. I'm in the comments and I'm gonna copy that.
Mm-hmm.
And then,
Okay,
and then
don't
I'll
worry.
post
I'm
that.
gonna, yeah, when we finish, I'm gonna to pass this code in the chat. So yeah, everybody can copy it and play.
So do I put that in between the parentheses on line 10 after it says check that pop-up is open after clicking button?
It's not parentheses, it is after double slash. So double slash is comment, and here you don't need any parentheses.
So after the double slash.
Yeah, this comment is not visible for code, but visible for you as for human.
So,
Okay.
thank you.
Okay. Cool. Then next case is we need to click on the cancel button and check that we don't see first name anymore. How to do that? Again, like whole automation work is pretty much the same. You always get selector for the element, you click on the element or type something in the input field, and you check something, and you repeat similar actions like every time. So that's pretty straightforward, and yeah, and it's paid good. So
Sergey.
yeah.
Is
Sure,
there
it's
a
good.
command cy.get this only the main command that we are looking for, that we are working for?
Yeah.
Only
Yeah.
with command, or there is some more commands that we need to know in this point?
So at this point, you need to know 3 commands. First one, Cypress get to get element, Cypress click to click on this element, and should to check something. Should be visible, should equal something. Also, like next most popular command, it is that type. It is if we want to type something in the input field. For example,
cy before, after this dot type, cy.type, yeah?
yes, CI get something that type. Let's do it right now.
Okay.
Let me do example. Type, and here I will write my name. Okay. So what I do here, I want to type my name in the first name.
First name.
And if we go, oops, it's clicked on the cancel button. Yeah, do you see? It's typed as Sergey in the input field automatically.
Mm-hmm.
So it is like 4 most popular commands in the automation, like which you're gonna use more often than another. Okay, so we don't need this command. I'm going to delete it in just like demonstration. And yeah, now we need to click on the cancel button, and we need to check that my first name input field is not visible anymore. To do that, I'm gonna use, yeah, if it will be visible, it's gonna, oh, wait for a second. Yeah, it passed because it started to check so quickly that my input field, that my pop-up was not closed yet. So it checked that it is visible before closing my pop-up actually. So to wait for closing, I will add like Cypress wait. It is like pause. It is, you ask Cypress to wait for half a second. Here is number in the milliseconds, and yeah, it means like half a second. If I will type here 1000, it means 1 second. So I want to wait half a second, and it's gonna fail because now I had the time to close my pop-up, and now it failed because it's not visible anymore. If I will add here not.exist, it should pass. Here we go. It passed because first name is not exist anymore. It's like closed. It's nowhere.
So we must to check if it visible, if it will be visible, or if it not exist.
Yeah, correct. So if you want to check if it is visible, you do like should be visible. When we click on the add button here, when we click on this button, it should be visible, and then we click on the cancel button, and it should not exist. Okay, that's pretty much it. Any questions, guys? Yeah, Alex?
How do I get that pop-up screen to come up?
You need to click on the get in line button.
To get in line button. Okay. Well, let's see. Because I just see the black screen right now. Is there something that I'm doing wrong?
Black screen. Share
Okay.
screen. Let's check.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you, Urvi, for joining. I hope I pronounced your name correctly. Mm-hmm.
Where I'm at right
Yeah,
now.
so like we discussed that something changed. Oh, okay. First issue is on the line 6, Cypress visit, and you should open round bracer before HTTP. Cypress visit here. Yeah, open round bracer and add quote. 1 quote.
Add what? I'm sorry.
Like quote, like quotes, but 1.
Quote Q
Oh, quotes. Yeah. Sorry.
QUOT.
No. It's like comma, but in the top, you know.
Okay.
Yeah. So, and in the end, the same. 1 quote and round bracer. Cool. So first one is good. And like we discussed that something changed in the Cypress in the last version, so we cannot use different it. Maybe we need to add something in the config probably. Anyway, so we're gonna add everything inside of one it. So copy line 11, 12, 13 and move it on the line 8.
Sergey, can I ask you a question?
Sure.
Can we use the such syntaxes like cyget, then enclosed there will be some kind of add button, then dot click to parentheses, and after this we can dot type, or must be only the new string.
No, you can do everything on the one line by using and, but it's hard to read. So yeah.
So it's only it's hard to read. Yes.
Yeah.
Only in this way we put new strings.
Yeah, I mean, like main rule of development: keep it simple, stupid. So don't.
Yes, simply reading. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. No, you had so Alex, you had to put it inside of like curly braces. So that means like between line 7 and 8. You know. Yeah.
Right here.
Yeah. Click enter and paste it.
Is it necessary in this application to check if there is any possibility to type the first name, the last name?
Any possibility to type? What do you mean?
I mean that in our code we need to put we must to check that the first name is visible. The second is that there is any possibility by this command dot type that we can type there any name. And
yeah, so it is like more complicated. It's gonna be like more complicated. We can type something, we can click button save, and we can check that this this new person appeared in no, don't stop sharing.
In our list.
In our list. So yeah, actually we're gonna do by using automation, we're gonna do everything what we do by like manual tests, but because we have like limited time, I just show it.
It's understandable. I just ask you if it's necessary for the work, for the real life.
For the real work, it's really necessary. It's like actually it will be your job. You're gonna like, for example, this is case for adding new users, like in the line, in the application somewhere. Yeah. You're gonna go in the registration form, fill out information, create user, and then you check that user created correctly. So it is like one of the most popular test cases on your future work. Yeah. Did I answer your question?
No, I don't have.
Oh, okay. Okay, Alex, we can return to you. Like, let's figure out with you.
Sorry, this is very confusing. I'm brand new to all this. I don't understand.
No. You're good. You're good. Sorry, like I just got another question and switch it. Sorry.
So I apologize if I'm holding back the class. But...
No. You're good. So like, yeah, actually, you don't have to be sorry for asking questions. It's like main idea. You always should ask question, and you should not be afraid to ask question on the course, on the future job. You always should ask question, because if you don't ask, nobody know that you don't understand something, and like when they will know it, it will be late. You know, like you fail deadline, like yeah, nobody have time to like finish your tasks, etc. So like always ask question, and everybody will know that what's going on, and they will help you, and you will be good. Okay. Remove everything after round bracer on the line 11, on the line 11, and up to line 24. Yeah, here is it. And now run your test. Wait.
Save it.
It should. So I believe we set up auto saving. No. Return. Control Z.
You must leave it. Yes, Alex, leave these curly brackets and
click Control Z. Yeah, here is it. Control Z. It is like cancel last action.
Okay.
Okay. Open browser. Let's check how does it work.
Hit enter.
No, you don't have to click something here. Just open browser, or yeah, you're running it. Open Chrome browser, like where you have your tests running.
you're talking about
Yeah, probably in this like Cypress icon. Click on the Cypress icon.
Cypress?
Yeah, this one.
Okay. I'm sorry.
Yeah, start end-to-end testing. No, don't be sorry. And spec CI.
Okay, there it is.
Mhm. Okay, expected text start to equal undefined. Oh, okay. Open Visual Studio again.
Open Visual again? Okay.
Yeah, Visual Studio. Okay, cool. And here on the line 7, you need to add after equal. You need to add comma after quote. Yeah, here. Add regular comma and type text start like in quotes. In quotes, it should be in quotes as well.
Okay.
Yeah, open quote. Text start from the capital letter and start is capital. C capital and start. Yeah, and S capital. Perfect. Now open. Yeah, your test is actually open it. Yeah, click on it.
You
Click.
must put before the parentheses the how can I say it?
Sorry.
Comma point with comma after the parentheses. Text start.
Okay.
No,
When
it's
you-
good. It's good. Like
It's
everything's
good?
correct here. Yeah.
And
So
then just hit enter.
Semicolon in JavaScript. Semicolon is not necessary. Yeah, it can work without semicolon actually, but yeah, it is like good practice to put semicolons. Okay. Click on the right side of your screen.
Okay.
Here, somewhere here, click. It's running. Yeah, and do you see like pop-up is open?
Open?
No, I'm
Ah.
saying like, do you see on the right side? You can
Uh-huh.
see application on the right side.
This one?
No, move down. Yeah, here is it, like small screen with application and pop-up is open. Do you see like it happened? So actually it is our application line and you clicked on the button and pop-up is opened here. So you reach it out, the goal.
So
that means you're good now.
okay.
It's working.
Yeah,
It's
it's working.
Thank you so
Working
much.
correctly. Yeah, cool. So
Right.
you will need to add like one more test case. Click on the cancel button and check that pop-up doesn't exist anymore. I pasted code in the Slack channel. Actually, you can see it here, and you can play by yourself after the lesson.
Sure. Let me go back down and click on here.
Yeah, here is it. Here is the code. So you will need to click cancel button, wait, and check that it doesn't exist. Yeah, actually, that's it. What I wanted to tell you. Your next lesson will be about interview. So yeah. Next lesson will be about interview, and it's really important lesson. I highly recommend to participate in it because even if you know everything, find a job. It's like separate. Finding job it is separate challenge. You need to know how to create your resume. You need to know how to talk and how to behave on the interview. And like we will give some tips on the next lesson. Of course, like most of tips and like creation of resume will be in the main course, but on the next lesson you will get some tips. And yeah, I highly recommend to find it or to like participate in it because yeah, it's really useful. So yeah, cool.
So for today, that's it. That's it. Yes.
Yeah, for today that's it. Yeah. Any questions?
There are many questions, I think, because if it works, how we can use this after checking if there is few pages. So if we go from one page to another, we use another path in CUI dot, and
So Depends on the application. For example,
Because I'm sorry, Sergey, to interrupt you, because there is the application for one page. Yes, there is
Mhm.
like the, something like not landing page, but the little application that gets people in line.
Mhm.
But if we will have more complicated application,
Here is the like more complicated.
okay, okay,
Here's the more complicated application and how it's gonna work. It's gonna work by the same way as you do it manually. Usually, when you work with some application, you don't type URL manually every time in the URL field. You're just clicking on some buttons. And when you do automation, it works by the same way. First time you put URL in the URL field to open correct application, and then you just navigate by clicking some buttons. Yeah, you and when you log in, you enter email, password, click login, and application should redirect you on the correct page by itself. So yeah, it is how it's gonna work. And actually, automation, it's not something different. By using automation, you should repeat all actions which you do manually. So it's like goal of automation. And what's the reason to do automation? Is because, for example, developers created new feature, and to make sure that nothing old feature was not broken, we use automation because it's really expensive to like check it manually every time. It takes so much time. But if we have automation, we wrote it one time, and then we can check it for like 1-2 minutes. Yeah, like whole application, maybe even faster if application is small. So that's the main goal of.
we can always to update this
Yes.
checking file. Yes, because
Yes.
if we only start to check the application on starting of its development, so
Yes.
we
Of course.
yes.
Of course, developers created something new. You're gonna update your test to adjust, like to match current state of application.
Mm-hmm.
That's
And there is only the cy.get, and then we put any button or any like.
In most of cases, yes, but it's not only. Like we will talk about more methods and more features, more tricks on the main course. But yeah, mostly it will be Cypress get, Cypress click, Cypress type, Cypress. Yeah.
And all that connected with any like data in this application, there is another thing. Yes, so you don't check the how many people in like registered or I don't know how many right now in this application use this application. So we only check that this application
From the
is
user perspective, yeah, how
in
like
working.
you would test it manually, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
like you test user experience, how user would use it, and
Yeah.
like you have to make
Yeah.
sure that nothing is broken, nothing will interrupt user when he uses this application.
Mm-hmm. That there is no errors in this
Yeah,
application.
exactly.
Mm-hmm. Okay, thank you, Sergey. Very interesting. Something new.
Okay, cool. Any more questions, concerns, complaints?
Any? Yes, one more. I'm so
Mhm.
sorry guys, that
No, yeah,
take your time. One more. This is the it. This is like the loop. Yes, this is like the function, some kind of.
It is function, yeah, it is actually method.
There is another one functions.
What do you mean another one functions?
No, like for, else, if.
For else if it is not functions, it is loop and if else statement. It is not actually functions. Yeah.
So there is only one it function in this testing testing program.
No, you can use for, you can use if else statement here as well inside of it. Yeah, like inside of this it, you can write any JavaScript syntaxes. So for example, you can write whole loop here if you need for let I and it will work. Yeah, 0 I less than something, for example 10.
Well, how we can check then after the 5th?
After what? Sorry, are you here? Yes. I cannot hear you. Denise. Okay, I believe that's it. Any more questions?
No, not right now. I'm gonna rewind the video later when you post it, and I'm gonna watch it all over again to see what
Okay.
I missed.
Sounds good. Sounds
But
good.
thank you so
Okay.
much. I appreciate it.
Thank you guys for your time. Thank you for following me today.